On the morning of Pearl Harbor, my mother got a phone call from one of my sister's friend's father, and he called my mother and said, "You better tell your husband to get home right away."
After Pearl Harbor, just accelerated all those feelings of mistrust of Japanese and people of Japanese ancestry.
There were 2 Chinese families in the building, and one Chinese family put on their door, "We are loyal Chinese Americans. We are not like the Japs in apartment 52."
There was a specific sign that was put up where the Japanese Americans lived, and once that sign was put up, then it was 48 hours, and then you were expected to be evacuating 48 hours, and you had to pack the things you need, and it's very difficult if all you can carry is what is in 2 hands.
Just when war was declared, the FBI picked up people all over New York and sent them to Ellis Island.
What turned out to be what I thought was a picnic that we're going to go home, we weren't to go home. This was the beginning of our experience of being incarcerated.
I was born in a camp. They're usually called internment camps. Nowadays we refer to as concentration camps.
A place where there were barbed wire fences that surrounded barracks, and it would hold at the various camps, I think something like 8,000. We were like enemy aliens, even though we were born in the United States.
I think it's hard for me to say one particular thing because it was all horrible, basically. The whole thing was horrible.
My parents stopped talking Japanese to my sister and me because that was one of the questions that the FBI had asked.
They wanted us to be Americans, and so the less we knew about our culture, the better for them, as far as they were, concerned.
The people who went through that experience, many of them felt humiliated and sad that they were not accepted and that they had to be separated from the rest of the community that they knew.
It was all based on race, hysteria, xenophobia, everything in the past. And you don't want that to repeat again, and that's what's being kind of encouraged.
FDR's solution for Germans, Italians, Japanese, many years ago.
So you're for internment camps?
We did it during World War II with Japanese, which, call it what you will, maybe wrong.
You're not proposing we go back to the days of internment camps, I hope.
It has come up recently because of terrorists and things that are happening with the Muslim population, that there was a sense when they were talking about rounding them up, that's exactly the term that was used for us in putting us into the camps.
There's just a lack of knowledge. So when somebody says we're going to incarcerate or register all of the Muslims, they don't really know what it means.
I think if we talk about this present situation with Trump and his supporters who want to put the Muslims and get registered and possibly even put in camps too, I mean, all that is absurd.
People have been given a green light to be hateful. It's okay to be racist.
We just need to be more forthright and really stand out and speak against anything that we think is really un-American and undemocratic.
Muslims are here, and they have come to the U.S. because we've said that we're a democracy, we've said that we welcome people, and we've got to live up to that.